Hello, everybody, and welcome to my second episode of Minecraft. I'm not gonna lie, I've already recorded this one, but some things went very, very wrong. Um, the orientation of my recording was like way off. I made a whole lot of mistakes when building the thing that we're gonna build. Um, so I figured let's just start over. So what we're going to be doing is building a horse speed tester. Um, and it's not exactly an original design. I found one that pretty much worked, and I modified it so it would be a little bit more compact, and so that it would actually work on a server. Because a lot of servers, in fact, I'm pretty sure every server, there's lag between the server and the client. So sometimes redstone circuits get screwed up and they don't work exactly the way they're supposed to. Um, so I'm just gonna completely rebuild what I've already built. Um, so we start off by putting the tripwire hooks and tripwire, and we're also for now going to put a lever on each of these posts so that we can send a constant signal to our redstone so we know where we need to put repeaters. And like I said, this wasn't a completely original design. Um, it's actually a modified build that I found on YouTube that was originally posted by Trickman01. Whether or not it was his original design, I don't know. But we're gonna be building it. So this is gonna be the start. Um, so we need to pull the signal from here down. And we're just going to go like that. A lot of the stuff doesn't actually need to be here, but whatever. What I'm going to do is everywhere that redstone needs to go, you can see it's already dug out because I've already built this. I'm going to put wood. So the redstone will be on top of wood. So that if anybody is like digging underground, um, and they happen to come across this, they won't mess up our wiring, or hopefully they won't mess up our wiring, because they'll see wood and they'll know that that's an unnatural block. Like that's not something that's normally underground. Um, Usually, I like to use the acacia wood because it's just such a ridiculous color, and when you see that, you definitely know that it's something that somebody put there, and so you stop digging. All right, and so you can see we came to the end of our redstone signal. And what we need to put here is a monostable circuit. And what that will end up doing is sending a one tick pulse out to the rest of the redstone line. And the way you do that is you pop a repeater here, and I think you need at least two two additional ticks for it to work on a server, just because that's how it works. And so you send it, put a torch there, and put a new signal out this way. I don't know why that's on. Oh, because this is on. Okay. And then you put that. And basically what happens now is when there's no signal, everything should be off. And then I'm going to try to get to a place where you're not going to be able to really see it, I don't think. But then when a signal comes through, oh, we can do it right here. No, we can't. So bad at this. But basically, when a signal comes through, what's going to happen is this torch turns on, but the signal also goes through here with a delay. So, in fact, this shouldn't even be on right now. That might be an issue. So it's right there that it gets turned on. Why is it getting turned on? See, now it should be on because this is on. Alright, you see it there. It blinks real quick. And what happens is that turns this torch on just long enough to send a signal out this way. And then we come over here. We're going to need to pull a signal down from over here. And we're just going to, again, put a bunch of wood. I'm going to pull a signal down, and it's going to go into an inverted redstone torch. And we're going to run this line all the way down. Over to here. I actually don't need this. This is a mistake. So now we pull this line all the way over here. And actually, we didn't need to put the lever on this side because it's actually not telling us where the signal is going because it's inverting that torch. So if we pop that off, yeah, it turns that torch back on. And then we know that we need to put a repeater right there. And I'm pretty sure I added delay to that. Because where this signal is going to go is right here. And hopefully I can do this right. Yeah, there we go. To these pistons. And then you put a block on top. And then just right on top of where this redstone is. And on the back side. We're going to be building some redstone circuits. And we're just going to put this here to stand on. And so you put a repeater there. And a repeater there. And then you fill in all of this with a redstone wire. And what this does is creates a clock. So you're going to go through that starting gate. It's going to send the 1 tick pulse through here. We actually have to connect it up. It's going to send the 1 tick pulse through there. And then it's going to come around this way. And when it hits this block, it's going to just keep circling around. But because it's just 1 tick, it's not a solid signal. So it's literally just going to be like 1 pulse going around. And what that's going to hook up to is these 2 droppers that are in my inventory. And we actually have to go up here to be able to set them up, because they need to face upward, like this. So as that signal is going around, every time it hits one of these wood blocks on the side, it's going to power these droppers. And it's going to put an item into this chest. And that's how you're going to be able to tell how fast your horse is going, is by the number of items in there. So it's not going to directly translate to like, it's moving 3 blocks a second or whatever, but you'll be able to know like this horse took 32 items to get from one end to the other. And so like the more items, the slower the horse, the less items, the faster the horse. And that's pretty much the entire concept. And then what we want to do is we want to put hoppers that face into those droppers, and then we want one to face downward, and we want the last one to face into the other one. And what that's going to do is, say you just tested your horse. You take the items out, and instead of having to stand right here and like hit that perfect little area of the dropper to reload it, you can just throw it in here, and it'll evenly distribute it between the 2 droppers and refill the droppers. Or what I meant to say was it'll evenly distribute between the 2 hoppers and refill the droppers evenly. But for now, we will do that. And that's actually pretty much the entire build, I think. Let me just go back through and make sure. Yeah, this comes down, powers those. That comes across, powers those. We might need to change the timing on those repeaters, but I don't completely remember. For right now, we're going to go to sleep, and then we can actually test the whole thing with a couple of horses, which are just over here. Oh, and we want to take off this lever. So we'll just grab this horse, which I don't think was very fast. But pretty much you just start here. There's a little lead up to make sure that they get fully up to speed. And then you just run through. Yeah, this dude's slow. And then you get to the end. And then eventually I'm going to, build a structure and rework all of this land to make it smooth out and everything. But as you can see, something is broken. There should have been way more than 2 ticks I got through there. So I think what we do need to do is go, and this might be different for every server. Yeah, see what happened was that signal was going too fast, and it ended up becoming a solid signal. So we'll start just with 1 tick at each of these. And maybe that'll work, maybe it won't. That's what testing is all about. So now we get back on the horse. And we start over. So we just get right at the beginning, and then you go. And then that should have worked properly. And it did. See, that's like 36. Oh, jeez. Apologize if you just heard a big stupid truck. So now we'll grab another horse. Where the white horse? Or no, where's the black horse? I know the black horse is really fast. So we'll grab this black horse. And see, he's significantly faster than the brown horse we just tested. So we just start here, and we go. And that should have worked. And it did. This one is 24. So like I said, I don't know if there's like a direct... And there's got to be like a direct translation of like items to time. But I personally don't know what that is. I just know that the less items, the faster the horse. So this is our whole thing, and it's completely done, and it actually works. And it was recorded in the right orientation. And there weren't too many people yelling in the background. So, all in all, I think it's a good day. A good recording. And eventually I'm going to come in and, like I said, pretty it up. I'm going to make these taller, make them actual, like, gates. Just make it look better. Come in, I'm going to landscape all of this stuff to make it smooth. And then the next project I have that I want to do is a horse jump height tester, but it's actually going to be redstone. And it's not going to just be, like a series of increasing blocks like normally. Like a normal horse jump tester is like, all right, that's 2 blocks. Can he do it? All right, here's 3 blocks. Can he jump it? But the thing I've built is, as far as I know, 100% original design. Lots of redstone involved, so I need to like break it down and like practice so that I can actually do it without looking at pictures and taking a million years to do it. But yeah, anyway, that's the back of my head. Until next time, I'm awesome St.Cool, and thanks for watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed them. Or rather, this one specifically, I hope you enjoyed it. Yes.